Say hello to Aston Martin's brand new DB12 sports car. Well, sports tourer as Aston Martin likes to call it. And you may think, have we seen this before? Well, I can guarantee you have not, because this is a completely brand new car. It may take inspiration or may look similar to the previous generation DB11, but I assure you 80% of this car is brand new. And you may think, why would Aston Martin make a car look similar to its previous generation? Well, haven't we seen other brands do that? Brands starting with a B and a P and multiple other brands that take inspiration from the previous design heritages and use that in their modern cars. So why not Aston Martin? In fact, yesterday at the Middle East launch, I was talking to a few collectors, Aston collectors, who have a DB4, multiple Aston Martins and other cars from this brand. And they said that they loved the design. They fell in love with how timeless it was and how beautiful and modern it looks while retaining the old car's heritage and touch points. Let's not waste time and get into the details of the DB12 with its brand new headlights. Beautiful styling. I like the fact that they've become very modern and very aggressive with this design language. So you will see it has a brand new grille in the front, very big, and a very sharp and aggressive snout or nose. You have obviously the Aston Martin logo with the British Racing green color, and you can see it has a lot of front aero, aggressively styled. So this car has taken inspiration from the Aston Martin DB11 AMR and the DBS, which is the Superleggera, taking all the design cues from those cars, the aggressiveness, the performance bits, and obviously the V8 twin turbo from Mercedes, and put it all into implementation in the DB12. This car produces 680 PS from the Mercedes-AMG twin turbo unit. It is mated to a 9-speed automatic ZF gearbox. Now Aston Martin has made sure that the gearbox is tuned to compete with the fastest of the dual clutch boxes out there. Want to know more? Let's go take a look at the sides and the rear profile of this car with the interiors as well. Following through with the aggressive and sporty front profile, the entire side silhouette is also aggressive and sporty. Obviously, this is much more aggressive and butch looking than the predecessor, the DB11. I think the DB12 is exactly what the car in design language should have been, what the DB11 was from the start. The DB11 looked very soft, but this cements the DB12's presence in the super tourer or GT segment. Everything that you see on this car is functional. The slashes, the vents, the entire aerodynamic profile of the side skirts, all of it is a functional element, including these hidden ducts over here. If you see this side mirror, this is just a beautiful piece by itself. The mirror is edge to edge, which no other production car has at the moment. And the entire joint is like a ball joint of a human being's bone structure. It literally feels as if a human arm is holding the side mirror in place. It looks sculpted rather than just manufactured. Another bit of interesting information, and actually very important, is the tires. Now these tires are manufactured by Michelin for Aston Martin specifically. The compound is manufactured in collaboration with Aston Martin, and it says AML, Aston Martin Lagonda. So these are Michelin Pilot Sports 5Ss. Wait, you'll be wondering, which car is that and which car is this one? Well, this is a DB12 and that is a DB11. The rear is identical in design on both the cars. However, this car, the DB12, is wider in the front by 4 millimeters and wider at the back by 6 millimeters. But the entire design structure and the shape is the same. It's identical. It has the rear spoiler at the back, which raises up at 120 kilometers per hour automatically and raises down or goes down at 80 kilometers per hour when you are below 80 kilometers per hour. But otherwise, Again, it is a beautiful piece of design. The way I look at it is the whole thing has been designed by water. The water flowing over a piece of stone in the river. This is what the DB12 looks to me like. It looks like an aggressive and purposeful design, what a GT car or a performance GT car should always be. It has stance, it has purpose, and it has the right amount of power. And who knows, in the future, you may get a turbocharged V12 in one of the performance versions or a hybridized V12 as well. Time to go look at the new HMI, which Aston Martin has invested and built on their own. No more collaborations or partnerships, which is the biggest achievement for Aston Martin, because that was, I think, one of the biggest Achilles heels in their previous generation of cars. I love the swan doors on the Aston Martin DB12. And look at this, a brand new interior. Finally, a big upgrade for Aston Martin. I think this was very much needed. So, what do we have new? Well, we have the Mercedes inspired steering wheel over here, which looks great and has the touch buttons of the Mercedes, which you can learn to live with. It has the beautiful paddle shifters over here. Obviously, the Aston Martin leather. You know, when you buy an Aston Martin, when you sit down, they have literally a wall full of leather you can choose from. And when you go for the Q division, which is like their bespoke division, it even gets more phenomenal. The choices that they offer you are like mind-boggling. Then we have the engine start-stop button over here, which is beautiful. Gone are the traditional Aston Martin glass buttons for park, reverse, drive and neutral. It has a small gear lever over here and an entire new touch point system, button and scroll operated. And looking at this center console, a brand new digital dash. I'm going to miss them because they really looked unique. You have the AC control vents, volume, scroll and touch points like an aircraft style layout, which I like. And let's start this baby up and hear it. It sounds good. It sounds good. And we have the new touch point system over here. Oh, the screen is actually pretty good. It's very functionable and customizable as well, and responsive as well. I am liking this new interface. I am liking the whole car in general. And then you have your storage spaces over here, cup holders over here, seat adjustments on the side, wireless charging, digital cluster in the front. All in all, a beautiful place to be in. Carbon fiber on the doors, leather quilted here, quilted leather on the top, on the roof. Very premium feel. So, what do I think about this car? Look wise, visibility wise, interior wise, I am liking it. What is it like to drive? Well, we will know that in a few months' time when we actually get the media car to drive. But from what I've been hearing and reading, Aston Martin has gone all out in making sure this car is more luxurious, more performance oriented, more sportier, and overall just a better performer in all aspects of daily driving. Are you excited for us to drive the car? I am. Let us know what you think of the DB12 in the comment section, and make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe to the Cornea Impression. Thank you for watching. Until the next video, ciao.